now it's called Bruce Lee IJKD app, is we try to bring the Jun Fan Kung Fu Institute, Sifu Taki's legacy, what he started with the school, and bring it to people outside of Seattle, people who can never go to Seattle.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
This was like our last day of class. This is the last day we closed the store back in 2001. The place, the building is gone, everything's gone. But that's where we trained at for so many years, you know. And during that time, Sifu Taki charged no dues. You know, for him it wasn't about money. He didn't charge dues at all. I mean, I remember maybe in early 90s he started charging maybe $2 a month, which is nothing, right? This is Sifu Taki. Sifu Taki will be stretching in the front. So this is at the grocery store. But you know, I wrote Sifu Taki a letter when I was 14. And he still has a copy of that letter. And it was a 14 because I saw him at a martial arts exhibition. And then I saw him, and then I wrote him that letter and I sent it to him. And that's how it met. This is Bruce Lee stories. Like Bruce Lee's, how he first met Bruce.
My name is Taki Kimura.
These are questions that a lot of people ask. This is Bruce Lee in samurai movies. He loves samurai movies, and we give you personal stories about Bruce that you wouldn't otherwise have. You know, the funny side of Bruce.
One of the things about Chinatown was that they had a Japanese movie theater here, and of course Bruce was very interested in watching these movies, and especially most of these Japanese movies that they showed where there was a lot of fighting involved in it, and Bruce would mimic these warriors that were what style they were fighting, and after we walked out of the theater he would go into these little gyrations and do some of the moves that these guys made, you know, and so it was very, very comical to me.
We also do Jeet Kune Do basics. We like training, like basic footwork. This is like the basic Wing Chun footwork that was first taught before he modified. And Sifu Taki is actually doing the moves. We do chain punches.
Abe has been a student of my father's for, I think, since he was about 14, about 29, 30 years. So, yeah. So Abe's been around since he was a very young man. So, working out with my father and below the store, and he's been a loyal student and just a good friend. So,
very dedicated.
Yeah, he is very much so. Yeah, we're very, very lucky to have a good group of people that we have working with us. We're just like a family, you know, good brotherhood. And that's the most important thing, you know, that as Bruce said, that you have a good workout with people, and then you can, you know, go out and have a good dim sum or have tea or just enjoy some time afterwards, and that's the most important.